right, so here with Marc Semeniuk, assistant coach for the women's basketball team. Coach, congratulations on opening the weekend last weekend, but it was a tough road trip. You dropped both games, but what did you learn coming out from last weekend against Westbridge and the Diamonds?
I think it's been a process for us just to understand the level of play that we got to kind of meet this year. Both games we came out a little slow, and the girls were like, wait a second, we got to kind of pick it up a bit. So I think that was the biggest learning factor, is that we got to come out fully prepared to play every night and play with basically a lot of heart.
Yeah, for sure. So in both of the games, like you said, you seem to get off at a slow start, often coming out and doing a lot better in the third or the fourth quarters. Is that, do you think, maybe nerves on part of the players, or? You know?
I think so, and then the girls haven't played in these environments yet. We go into these big, nice new gyms, and they're like, whoa. Yeah. Come across some bigger players that we're not usually able to come across, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but they responded pretty good.
Yeah, awesome. So UFV this weekend, have you managed to look at any game tape yet?
We've had a game against them earlier in the year, and you know, they were a tough, very physical team, and we took a lot away from that game, just understanding how the game is played at the CIS level. And I think the girls are ready to basically battle them again, so we're looking forward to it.
Because obviously, since you played them before, as you know, they're a pretty good team with some solid post players, with the likes of third-year forward Nicole Weirks and their new recruit Kaylee Santori, both of whom recorded double-doubles in terms of points and rebounds last weekend. So what do you think your strategy is going to be to go against that strong front court this weekend?
I think we, like every team, there's new things that we have to look at, matchups when we get into starters, and who's going to play what and how we're going to be best matched up against their team. And like every team, there's a couple players that we really got to focus on, not letting them get going in a game, and I think it comes down to desire on defense. So as a team, we got to focus on that.
Yeah, awesome. So one last quick question for you. Madison Kaneda, she's been battling through some injuries lately, I've heard. Can you give us a bit of a status, or what's going on with her?
Yeah, she sustained a lower leg contusion, if you want to call it that. Fairly big bruise on her front shin. Yeah. Gave us a little bit of a scare just because it was fairly big, but fortunately enough, it was just basically a deep muscle bruise. Okay. She's able to practice, but they're just monitoring it day by day right now, so I anticipate tomorrow she'll be in there. She'll get a couple practices under her belt before we play, but I expect her being right back in the starting lineup come Friday.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we hope she has a speedy recovery. Best of luck this weekend, and hopefully talk to you soon.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, man.